Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a very interesting project. So I've got my little sitting area out there on the porch, and these are the pillows that came with the couch originally. And just over the years they've got stains and they're not as soft as they used to be, but they're expensive to replace. So I was watching a YouTube channel, and basically they see this. Oh, it's just, I got a mess in here, y'all. Oh, I filled out the corners because the corners were losing their pointiness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fabric and I'm going to try what they call a no-sew pillow covering method. Okay, hear me out. I am going to remove this cover from this pillow so that I can get the size. All four pillows are the same. And then what I want to do is I want to use my handy dandy glue gun and some fabulous Gorilla glue sticks. And instead of sewing, you basically just glue the edges together. I got to see if I can get all four pillows out of this one piece of fabric. So that's why I had to get this little pattern here. And I've washed them. This works. I may use it on the seat cushions because the zippers have actually broke on those. Probably could get another washing or two out of these. But anyways, I wanted to get the size. I want to see, do I have enough fabric to make 4 pillows? So let's just give a rough idea. All right. Look at that. That's called Shazam, y'all. Look at that. I think it'll work. hoping this being a little bit wider will match the bigger of the pieces over here. So that's why I didn't cut all the way up. All right, let's see how we did. That's our leftover. Let's see if it matches one of these, and I sure hope it does. Look at that. Off by a smidge. But we're going to call it good enough. Again, it's just an experiment. That's okay. I should have probably waited since we have salvage over here. Oh well. Didn't. Moving on. Now this one will have to have glue around all four sides, so we'll see. The person that I watched a couple of them, but the one that had the most detail, she said that she has used the same Gorilla glue sticks and has had them out on her porch for a good long while now. So that's what I'm going to try. All right, so do I want to press down a little lip? Will that make it easier? So I could either press it or I could glue it in there. I think I'm going to press it. That way I don't run out of glue. I don't think I'm going to run out of glue, but you just never know. I'm going to use the Mini, I think. And then I'm just going to use this cardboard. Alright, we're going to do this one. This is going to be the hardest of the four because you have to do around all the edges. I'm going to make it tiny. So this will be the hardest, and then we'll since we have a fold on the others, it's only 3 sides. think what I'll do is I'm going to give a dab in the corners before I ever start. So now what I want to do is I'm going to literally do up 3 seams, and then I'm going to let it set. I'll work on removing some of the fiberfill from the pillows themselves, and then we'll go and get it stuffed in here. Doesn't look like it's going to line up just perfect, but I think it's still going to be okay. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way over. Right. There we go. Not too shabby, eh? Pillow will go in there. One side, the other side. How about that? All right. 1 down. 3 more to go. And we don't need that piece. Alright, there's the first one. This is actually how it's set, right? So the seam will be at the bottom. How about that? Who ever knew you could do such a thing? Alright, we will keep trucking along. There there's number 2, so that means we're halfway. Right, so I opened up these pillows, the existing pillows. I took out some of the fluff, and then I'm using the hot glue to close them up, just like we did with the pillow covers. Super simple. That one looks like it can have a little bit more taken out. But super simple to get it to that stage. So I'm basically just going to look for a spot to cut open. On a couple of them, I had repaired them, like added stuffing, like right here, I've got a seam. just pulling off any excess on the outside. And we can go in and we can just pinch that little seam together. Okay, we can take these off. That's all set there. And then on this side. Fold it so we can get a nice clean seam here. And I want to stretch it so that it lays flat. We'll go ahead and pinch this together and see what we got here. Yep. Get that excess off. This is a pretty easy way to recover your pillows. All right. Now we're down just this last little bit here. Probably do it in 2 little sections. Again, I'm using Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. So I think that's going to help with the longevity. Okay. Kind of pinch it just to give it a little sharp seam like spot here. All right. All right, we're down to the last little spot here. Pinch it together. Okay. Shoo. Ah. Oh no, I did stuff it. I was like, oh no, I forgot to stuff it, but I didn't. I did it before when I did the corner. Because what I'll do is I'll fluff these once all the glue has had a chance to set. But I do have one tiny little piece. So something the people I watched, they didn't use a form They just took a piece of fabric and they created and stuffed it. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to not get the iron out. I'm just going to finger press, which means just do this. All right. And yeah, it might not work. It might be too thick to do that. But what I want to do is create just a little, let's see, that or that way. No, I think it would look better. Let's see, let's measure it. So we're at 5 to 20, so 15 inches versus like a little lumbar pillow or something like that. Versus, so you get an extra inch this way, but it's a little bit, it'll be very small. So we will go this way. So it'll set like that. Let's see. I think we are going to do it this way. And the other thing I'm going to do, since I'm not going to press it, let's see what happens. We'll have to let it set. But what if we were to glue it? I think you've got to press it to get that crisp little edge. All right, let's get our little mini out and we'll get it warmed up again. I want to create a little lumbar, or maybe for my husband's arm. He likes a little arm support. And we're just going to stuff it. We're not going to use a form. Okay, see how that cleans up really nicely. I do want to go ahead and let this pinch it for just a couple seconds. And there we go. There's the other end. That's with no form. That's just stuffing fiberfill and a piece of fabric that I glued the edges together. How about that? I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to get my table cleaned up, and then I'll bring you in for a close-up so you can see what we have created. I think I'm kind of pleased with that. Well, there they are. How about that? No-sew pillow covers. Who knew, y'all? Oh, I made that little... My husband came in and said, "Oh, is that for my arm?" I said, "That's exactly what we said on the video." So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting. Yeah, after I let them set for like a day or so, then I'm going to fluff them out real nice. How about that? What an inexpensive way to change out your pillows. Alright, until next time, y'all. Happy crafting.